Focus. Why does focusing feel so hard? Stick with me and I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into why it feels so hard, and I'm going to give you some tools and how you can maintain your focus even in a world that's pulling at our distractions. I am Coach Christine, and I just worked with a client on this, and I think it resonated. In fact, I know it resonated. So let me share with you what I shared with my client. The prefrontal cortex of our brain, it handles planning and focus. But that part of our brain tires very easily. And because of that, and when it's fatigued and it's not feeling that good, it defaults to our limbic system, which chases comfort, novelty, and that avoidance that we all look towards. The small distractions like the phone, this incredible phone of ours, email, noise, they almost drawing us in, they're irresistible. So that is what's happening in the prefrontal cortex. I had to make sure I'm saying that correctly. The brain's threat system, which is our amygdala, it really can't decipher between a lion back in the day when we were developing, a lion chasing us, which is of course going to be filled with fear, or an huge task that feels overwhelming. So the amygdala responds to both of those as a threat. And a lot of goals that we have and a lot of things that we need to do feel overwhelming. And the brain will look at this as danger. And of course, the brain is set to save us, avoid the danger, and go towards the thing that feels good. So now that we know what's going on in the brain, what can we do about it? So I'm going to give you 4 neuroscience-based levers that if you choose to do them, I promise you will be more focused. Do you want to hear it? Stick around. Listen. Okay, number one is we want to shrink the target. So we want to break our goals to tiny wins, visible things that we can look, we can feel, and all of a sudden, things are less stressful and less of a threat. So if you have that overwhelming thing that you want to get done for the day, you want to break it down. Just do one little part of it. Even if it's writing down what you need to get done, believe it or not, that actually is really helpful. And then when you break it down into the steps that you need to get done, and every time you do one little step, I don't care how little of a step it is, and you cross it out, you get a dopamine hit. And you start to feel good. As you feel good, you get more excited about keeping to move forward. So it is a momentum building thing. So visible wins, and it reduces the amygdala's feeling of threat. Okay, so that's number 1. Write it down. If you don't know it, write it down. Our brain relies on cues. Everybody says, oh, I'm waiting for the motivation. Screw the motivation. We're not doing that. We're going to put a Post-it note somewhere. We're going to, again, keep writing it down, keep reading it. Put a note on your phone. I think you should write it. That's better than anything else than typing it. Believe me, the writing, there's something about that. It imprints in your brain. And you want to shift the burden of willpower. You want to shift it to, you see the cue, your brain sees the cue, and then you just do it versus thinking about it. When you think about it, most of the time, game is over. So that's number 2. Number 3 is you need to reward the focus that you have accomplished. So, for example, if you said you were going to be focused in a time block for 30 minutes, I'm just giving a really simple time block, and during that time block, you did nothing but the thing that you said you were going to do, whether it's cleaning, working out, If you're in sales, dialing for dollars, you're dialing your clients or your prospects, and during that 30 minutes, you did not look at the phone, you did not answer an email, you did not to speak to somebody that walked by, you went to the gym and you did not check your texts during that time, you were cleaning something and you did not do anything but maybe sing along to some music while you were cleaning, that deserves a high five to yourself. That deserves some moment of breathing. That deserves acknowledgement. All of that becomes a dopamine hit again that you got from doing something versus being distracted by something. So you're training your brain. You're celebrating that focus block. And if a half hour is too little for you, do an hour, do 2 hours. I don't know you, so I don't know how long you can stay focused. But a lot of people I talk to, even a half hour focus without checking their phone or checking something else or going to multitasking is a big deal. The fourth step, and I think this is a really important step, too often I talk to people that say, I am this, I am that. And in this particular scenario, a person might be saying, I'm not someone that can be focused. I'm not someone that follows through. I'm not someone who can do what they say they're going to do. Has that ever been you? I'm betting at some point in your life you said, I'm not someone that can do this. I'm not, or I am someone that is not being able to focus. That identity that you're giving to yourself, we need to break that identity. So in this scenario, what I would say to you is, instead of saying, I'm trying to focus, so I'm trying this new thing, I am a person that does what they say they're going to do. I am a person that for 30 minutes is going to follow through on this. I am a professional who honors their time, honors the plan that they set out. I am telling you that identity shift that you do will be the difference between you going from where you are to where you want to be, and it will help you become the person that you've always wanted to be. And focus is a big part of that. So I hope this was helpful. I know this was a little bit of a long video. I know people don't like to watch long videos on TikTok, but I thought it was really important, and I'm actually going to be posting this on my YouTube channel as well. So Coach Christine Randall on YouTube, Coach Christine 60 here on TikTok, and let me know what you think of these 4 different tools and strategies that I just shared with you, and what you think about focus and how it has impacted you both in a positive and a negative way. Have a great day. Bye.